Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. So I thought I would jump on here as I'm wearing my Avengers top. I thought I would do a tag because we've not done a tag on the channel for quite some time. We've done a few Disney tags in the past and also like boyfriend tag and Halloween tag. But yeah, it's been a while since we played tag. Done a tag. Bad joke. Dad joke, as Helena would say. And yeah, I saw Avengers Endgame recently and loved it. I love the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and so I thought we would do the Marvel tag. I found a few different versions, and I've just compiled sort of my list. So 16 questions relating to the Marvel Universe. And I'm going to be the complete opposite of Mark Ruffalo and Tom Holland. I'm going to avoid spoilers. And that means any film. So this would be interesting. Because I know that some people haven't seen some of the films in the series. It's hard to keep up sometimes. There's still some that I haven't seen. I'm still trying to catch up. Oh, I need to pull myself together, don't I? So question 1. Favourite movie? Oh, didn't start off easy, did it? Favourite movie? There's so many. Is it like 22? Including Avengers Endgame. So we're talking about like 10 years worth of movies. Oh, this is tricky. I really loved a lot of... the Captain America films are great. I love those. Ant-Man. I was really surprised by Ant-Man. And that's up there. Oh, this isn't easy. Okay, pull yourself together. I'm going to go with... it's got to be Iron Man. The first one that started it off. I was a big Iron Man fan to start off with. I used to watch the cartoon that was on... Was it on Fox Kids or something like that? Loved that. I had the DVD box set of that. Really cool character. I always wanted to have the armour and go flying around. So yeah, I'm going to say Iron Man, the first one. And Robert Downey Jr., just as that character. He talks about it actually in an interview where he said on the day that he went for the audition, he had to really psych himself up so that he would walk into that room knowing that he was the only guy on the entire planet that could play that part. And it turned out well for him, didn't it? He was right. Favourite character? Oh. Why couldn't any of these been at the end? Why didn't I put them at the end? Favourite character. They've all got something to them. Oh, this is going to be a bit of a surprise, I think. Well, it's a surprise to me. I'm going to say my favourite character is... This is what happens when we do tags. I can never decide. The top 3 is Ant-Man, Iron Man, and Captain America. I'm going to go with Captain America because I didn't think that I would like Captain America when he came into the films, because I thought he would be too much of a goody two-shoes and it would be a bit like, a bit sickening. But they didn't do it like that. I really loved the character and the portrayal by Chris Evans. So yeah, I can't believe I've chosen that. I'm gonna go Captain America. Least favourite character. Ooh. Okay, there's one that stands out. I really remember being disappointed with how this character was treated. I loved, like I said, the Iron Man cartoon series, and the main villain in that was the Mandarin, and he was an evil foe, and Tony Stark had a lot of bother with him. And then I remember watching Iron Man 3 and really looking forward to it because the Mandarin was in it. And then I was just disappointed with how it was all executed. That character in particular. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Mandarin. Didn't give away a spoiler. Woohoo. The next one is favourite line. I've not watched a lot of the films in recent years. Well, basically, because there's a new one comes out, and so you move on to that, don't you? I'm going to go with another one of my favourites is the Hulk. I used to watch that cartoon as well. Any cartoon that was around on Fox Kids that was about superhero, I would watch. And I had like all the toys and stuff. And I think the Hulk, the films have never quite worked out when he's the central character. But in the Avengers, he's just been perfect. But I think also that's a lot to do with the portrayal by Mark Ruffalo. He's so likable that you don't mind watching. Because the problem is, if you watch a Hulk film, you're like, when's he gonna get angry? When's he gonna turn angry? And you actually like Mark Ruffalo's version of Bruce Banner, so you like seeing him on screen, and that's because he's actually got some witty banter with the other characters. Whereas, like in the television series from the 1970s, and also although I love these things, and in the other films, he's quite down a lot of the time and doesn't joke around a lot. So I think it was really good what they did with Bruce Banner and the Hulk in the Avengers. And so you'd waited for him to turn into the Hulk throughout the whole film. I mean, this is a bit of a spoiler, but I mean, it's not a spoiler, is it? I mean, if you've got Bruce Banner in a film, you know he's going to turn into the Hulk at some point. So I am going to say that it's where they're having that big fight scene at the end. I'm always angry. And then he turns into the Hulk. Oh, I cheered in the theatre when that happened. I love it. Favourite film score? Oh, this is something that I need to pay more attention to. Oh, I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy has got a superb score because it's also got some classic songs mixed in. I remember Thor Ragnarok had quite a good soundtrack. Captain America: The First Avenger. It was quite inspiring, I remember that film score. He says, trying to think of the songs. Which Marvel character is most like you? Wow. It's not Tony Stark. Captain America. I try and look on the positive side of things and rally up the people around me. But he's very brave. I don't know if I'm as brave as him. I think Steve Rogers would have gone on Tower of Terror first time. The Hulk. I don't think I get that angry. Oh, Thor. No, not like Thor. Ant-Man. I think out of the ones I've watched recently, I think Ant-Man, because Ant-Man's a bit out of his depth, and like, you know, he asks the stupid questions sometimes, but he's also got a great intelligence in other areas, and I think that's me. I have good knowledge in some areas, but then I will also ask silly questions and be a bit goofy. What future film are you most excited for? Well, it's interesting now, isn't it? Moving into the next phase of films. I'm a big fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy series. Those actors together, there is just something special about it, and you can really it comes across like they are a family. There's something quite comforting in seeing them all together, and being a wrestling fan, I always like seeing Dave Bautista doing well. So I'm excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. The next one is Avengers or Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, I mean, they're sort of part of the Avengers, aren't they? I mean, I know they don't call in too often. They're like that, you know, maybe that distant cousin that shows up every now and then for a special occasion. I would go with the Avengers. If you had to be any Marvel character for a day, who would you be and why? I think I would want to go with something that's like the complete opposite to me. I've always wanted to be the Hulk for a day. Because there are situations where certain people would get, like certain situations I find myself in where people might get angry at that situation. And I get asked, well, why didn't you say something? Or there are things that I just let go by. And I think it would be interesting to take on a persona that like has the complete opposite reaction to me. So instead of being reserved, I would turn into the Hulk. But I'd have to remember to put on my stretchy shorts. I tell you what, let's make that dream become a reality, okay? Oh, hey, Martyn. I got some sad news to tell you. I'm afraid you're not going to be going to Disney anymore. Sorry, I had to stop the camera before I actually grew all the muscles. But you saw the beginning of it there. And I'm surprised everything's still working. Don't worry, Mickey's fine. 15, favourite Marvel actor. They cast all of these parts so well. He's got to be Robert Downey Jr. He started off the whole thing. If that first film had flopped with the wrong person, what would have happened? We'd have a Hulk with Ang Lee on our hands. We'll have to go back to the drawing board. And how long would that take? Last question, Baby Groot, Teenage Groot, or Big Groot? Baby Groot was cute. Funny what they did with him for Teenage Groot, but I think something about that first Groot, Big Groot, I am Groot. Not like in Primark. This saddened me when I went into Primark, saw a t-shirt and it said, I am Groot. I am? That's not, he never, in any film, he never says, I am Groot. I am. He says, I am Groot. How can you get that wrong? I know it's probably for copyright reasons, but And that's it for the Marvel tag. I hope you enjoyed. Just a few questions there. I am a big fan of the Marvel Universe, and I didn't want to do too long a video because I don't want to give away any spoilers for any of the films that have happened. I mean, I still need to catch up on quite a few things, including like Captain Marvel and Ant-Man and the Wasp. So yeah, I've still got a lot of catching up to do. I look forward to the future films. If you haven't started the Marvel Universe, Cinematic Universe, then I'd definitely give it a go. And I know some people say, well, it's all action. Yes, there's action involved, but there's also some great storytelling, and the characters you can get behind, if not all of them, then at least one of them. Someone will resonate with you. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye!